Okay, here we go. And again, a lot to talk about. As usual, I'll stay calm for this one. I can't make you any promises, but I will try. So it is Wednesday, November 27th, 2019. So apparently, you might want to sit down for this. GDP for the third quarter came in at 2.1. That's a substantial increase from the last massive downward revision. They always revise these numbers. So when they float out these numbers, you know it's already fake and it's going to be revised one way or the other, in my opinion, down, and I'll talk about why in a minute. So again, it's just propaganda. Now, how do we know that this GDP number is propaganda? Okay. We know for a fact industrial production and manufacturing have literally fallen off of a cliff. The Dow transport's under pressure. So if we're not making things, we're not exporting anything, our trade deficit, regardless of the numbers they're throwing at you, is historically horrible. How did we get such a nice number here with regard to third quarter GDP? It's not real. And again, it will be revised down. It's all part of the propaganda. Now let's talk more about propaganda. It's already starting this morning. They're floating out stories regarding trade talks. A trade deal is imminent. It's very soon. Well, we've been hearing this for weeks since they revised the whole fake story. Where is it? Really, where is it? They're just going to keep the charade going. It's all a charade. Totally. Now, let's move forward to more fakery. If you've noticed over the past, let's say, 3 days, or Monday, actually started on Friday, the Federal Reserve's coming out talking about low inflation, low inflation. There's no inflation. Remember, you must be convinced that there is no inflation. And the Fed has got to hit that target of 2% because they want to devalue the dollar. Again, that's what this is all about. The narrative of low inflation or no inflation must be maintained so it can justify the low rates and it can justify dollar devaluation. They think we're that stupid. Honestly, they really do. Let's move forward here. Cryptocurrencies are catching a little bit of a bid here. Precious metals are under pressure again. People, the game remains risk on. The stock futures are flat right now, pointing towards a flat open. But again, let's look at the narrative. You got the no inflation narrative, which means dollar devaluation is coming. That's stock market positive. You got the fake China imminent trade deal. Really, they're still pushing that one. That's stock market positive. And they're going to do things we can't even imagine. I mean, it's the debt market, like I explained to you yesterday, with hundreds upon hundreds of billions per day being pumped into it. It's in the trillions. That's pumping this market higher. It's got nowhere to go. Again, the game remains risk on until when? Until it's not. And me and my lines don't give a damn what they're doing. We're trading the market we have. The one right in front of us. Need I say more? All right, look, kind of a short video today. I think it's important. I touched on some important topics here. You know what to look out for. You know what to listen for. It's just so fake. I mean, this number here, let's just back up a moment. Yeah, sure. How many of you are willing to bet that number they floated out for GDP will be dramatically revised downward with industrial production falling off a cliff, manufacturing falling off a cliff? We're not making anything. And look, we used to be an economy that made things. Now we're a service economy. But even our service sector is in free fall. This is insane. But again, the illusion must be kept real. You have to be programmed, you have to be brainwashed, you have to be drugged and poisoned, like I explained yesterday. This guy loves you a lot. Please share the video. See you later.